As soon as you launched your trailer, so somebody said after Money Heist, we can now look forward to Nirodh Heist. Another one said, finally a new script and awesome star cast. Kudos to the casting director. And many moments, I mean, though a lot of comments had double innuendos, but people were just openly praising the film and the trailer that they saw all of you together. So, humko bata do, and I'm glad that we are openly discussing certain things now to promote self-awareness. So, helmet, kaise? How did helmet come into, being?
So, Pooja, first of all, thank you so much कि आपने comment section में जाकर ये चीजें उठाकर, being such a senior journalist, Pooja, I've known you for, quite some time now. उसके बाद भी ये homework करके आना and ये सारी बातें बताना, I think it's just so overwhelming. And touch wood, yes, we did get some really good response, on the trailers, on the song, on the, on the casting, on each and everything, touch wood so far, and we're hoping it only gets better from here. And yes, I mean, it's a world which is very interesting, very quirky, and correct तरीके की infotainment है यहाँ पर, and without being vulgar about it, because it's a very, एक बड़ी thin line होती है इन subjects में जहाँ पर इधर से उधर बात जा सकती है, and I think we were always on the same page. And touch wood, when you talk about casting, I think we all had a great time shooting this. I think we all are we were together in it. That's about it.
Absolutely. And Pranutan, when I met you for your first film, जो आपने की थी, जिसका जो आपका किरदार है, she seems like aggressive, and she actually seems to be the one wearing the pants in comparison to the boy. What's done that opposite to what I saw you play on screen,
Yeah.
So, what was your reasons to say yes for this?
This was my very reason to give a good audition, because it was completely, as I say, 360 degrees opposite to what I played in Notebook, and I was craving and itching to do something which would, push the envelope for me as an artist. It's not only about perception; it's also about, understanding your creative capabilities. Like I was very nervous when I started out Helmet, because I really didn't know if I would be able to be a good piece of this amazing puzzle, because we have these brilliant actors here who are amazing actors, and I would say that they're more amazing in this genre because they've experimented with it. They've done great work in this genre. They've all got a lot of experience. I was just one film old. So, but these things actually became a motivating factor for me to, give a good audition and make sure that I think I manifested Helmet. I really believe I did, because I really wanted to do something on these lines. So, yeah.
And you have a very talented star cast along with you.
Yes.
Abhishek, tell me about it. मैं तो अब वैसे एक हथौड़ा मिस कर रही थी, हथौड़ा तो था नहीं. So Abhishek को देखती हूँ ना comedy करते हुए, for a moment I was like, there is something else to this story.
अभिषेक म्यूट पे है.
म्यूट पे है.
म्यूट दिया.
Sorry. हाँ क्या? अपार यार. Okay, so I'm actually very happy कि क्या बोलते हैं, like I'm a comedy release हो रहा है finally, because ये जो आप बोल रहे थे ये actually एक चीज बन चुका है पिछले साल से. उससे पहले तो of course everybody has been seeing me in comedy films. I think Stree, Dream Girl, Bala, it was all back to back comedy, and then Mirzapur and Patal Lok, changed that about me. Like people actually filmmakers started saying कि अरे तू ये भी कर लेता है, it's good, like now we can think of you in these kind of parts and all that. But ये फिर एक बहुत बड़ा, जैसे कहते हैं कि almost एक stereotype भी बन रहा था, because I realized that I started getting so many offers of these psychological, these killers, and आप सर एक बहुत अच्छा रोल है आपके लिए, आप जो है वो है क्या कहते हैं, murderer है, assassin है आप, कुछ मतलब it's all like those kind of roles which I was getting, and I was like यार ये तो बड़ा problem हो जाएगा, because I don't want to get stuck into one space. I want to keep exploring. And then when I did Helmet, and I knew that this is the space which I really enjoy also, because it's much more lighter. Honestly, that's like a very personal thing, because I feel it's a very lighter space to be in. You're not really doing damage to your mind and thinking about characters which are dark. And this is like, where a space where you can like just have fun, read the lines and create your own, situational humor with the help of the directors and writers. So I'm very happy that ये एक वाला space जो है आ रहा है, और इसमें कुछ नहीं है, मैं जैसा दिखता हूँ सुल्तान जो जिस तरह की हरकतें कर रहा है वही है, कुछ इसमें ना ग्रे है ना ब्लैक है, मतलब वो वाले स्टेज में तो गया ही नहीं है वहां पर.
And Ashish, now coming to you, and then I'm going to, I want the rest of you, the actors, also to answer the same, is, we have been watching sex comedies, whether, internationally, we have laughed along. India में जब बनते वो थोड़ा सा vulgarity की ओर चले जाते हैं, but whatever I've seen with yours is very well addressed, and also I feel the audience is getting mature. मगर फिर भी छोटे towns में, people are a little shy about discussing the birds and the bees and normal bodily functions as well. But I'm glad that Censor Board cleared it without any cuts, because I'm sure they've also realized we are exposed to a lot more now. So what was your, when Helmet came to you, so what were your initial thoughts?
When you said, I don't see the film as a sex comedy. I don't think it's a sex comedy. The film is about sex. Yes. The film is about sex being a taboo.
Yeah.
The film is about people not talking about it openly. Yep. Yes, the film is a comedy. It's about sex, and yet it's not sex comedy the way it's used sex comedy.
Yeah.
It's a very socially relevant and important film, which is being dealt with and handled with a lot of sensitivity.
Yeah.
A lot of accessibility at the same time, that people, like all the family members, friends, everyone can watch it together. And so when this film came to me, the reason for doing this film was A, the issue, and B, everything that I do or everyone does in life, there's something called trust. I trust the people associated with the film. I trust, there's Aparshakti associated with the film, there's Abhishek Banerjee, there's Pranutan Bahl, there's Rohan Shankar, there's Satram Ramani, there's Dino Mavya. These are legit people. I know the kind of films they watch. I know the kind of films they make. I know if they make such a film, they will make it with the sensitivity it requires. And this could have been it can be a sex comedy in the classical sense, which Helmet is not. It can be a dark film, which again Helmet is not. It is a very, very accessible film. You will laugh when you watch it, but at the same time, you would never cringe. You would never be uncomfortable. There would be no discomfort. If a father and a son are watching, it won't be like shit. Forward कर दो यार पापा अरे मैं पानी लेके आता हूँ पापा ने अचानक बच्चे की आंख बंद कर दी.
The Nirodh ads used to come. I don't. Pranutan doesn't belong to that generation. Apar and I do, and Abhishek ने भी देखा होगा. DD पे ad होता था. Everybody used to look away.
आपको पता है मैं अपार से बड़ा हूँ.
यार मैं आप सबसे बड़ी हूँ यहाँ पर.
मैं सुबह एलोवेरा जूस पीता हूँ. मैं 5 बादाम भिगो के खाता हूँ. मैं एक्सरसाइज करता हूँ, तभी मैं यंग दिखता हूँ.
ये 5 बादाम भिगो के खाते हैं और अपनी एक्टिंग से सबको भगा मारते हैं, वैसे करके है.
But I'm glad that we are having these conversations, and I would thank actors like you for being the face of these narratives to the OTT platform also, because a lot more is being discussed. So, I mean,
can I add something to what Ashish was saying? Because I think the whole thing about sex comedy, Helmet being a sex comedy, I think there is kind of confusion about the film and what's the kind of comedy genre. For me, it's a heist gone wrong. For me, it's actually a heist gone wrong. It's that, three guys who have, who are trying to rob a truck, and suddenly they realize that now they have entire consignment of condoms. And now they are stuck with that, and they have to earn the money, because that is how their lives are going to. Highest शुरू कैसे होती है? आपको पैसा चाहिए, आपको एक बड़ा प्लान चाहिए, आप वो बड़ा प्लान करते हो, आप या बैंक लूटते हो या कुछ और लूटते हो, और आप फिर जो है वो पैसा लेकर अपनी जिंदगी में चले जाते हो, जो हम यूजुअली हाई फिल्म्स में देखते हैं. दैट्स एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पे बस वही कि वहां तक सब सही था, बट जैसे ही वो पूरा कंसाइनमेंट आपके पास आता है, नाउ यू आर स्टक विद इट. नाउ दीज गाइज प्लान टू सेल इट इन देयर ओन विसिनिटी. And that's when the actual social drama begins.
Absolutely.
So nowhere it starts with a sexual innuendos. Nowhere it starts with.
Absolutely. Just when you see the trailer, you get a little confused. Like, as somebody said, after Money Heist, you have the Nirodh Heist. Are you the professor here? Money Heist, which is a professor.
नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं.
He's a hot professor we have here, yeah.
बिल्कुल नहीं. I am part of the gang. मैं equally उन जितनों की मस्ती खोर हूँ. I'm quite mischievous, and I think I'm part of the boy gang यार. मतलब पहले होता था जब मैं सेट पे आती थी तो वो कहते थे अरे नहीं ये जोक बहुत लेम है यार, प्रनुतन के सामने नहीं क्रैक करेंगे. You know, there's no she's here. Then it became like, oh, pra, come. It's just pra, yeah. So I love that. I love being part of the gang. मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता है एक्चुअली जब लड़के ऐसे बिहेव करते नहीं how can we say this in front of you? I'm like अरे why bud? So I love
that's
them
about Pranutan actually. You know, she just became a part of the gang and she was, you know, the boy gang then.
Yeah. And that's why it's fun, you know, when you can laugh at each other, you can laugh at the jokes, you can laugh at your lameness, make fun of yourself and your character and your scene, and so much masti we've done, so much. Even Apar and I in our scenes also, you know, I mean, हर scene में अगर वो romantic भी scene है, हम हंसते ही रहते थे.
मुझे मजा आता है, especially Apar is like this in most of the scenes.
Yeah, Pooja.
Totally. But you know, we've had movies like Shaukin and हम खुल के बात नहीं करते थे. I'm just glad कि हम खुल के बात कर रहे हैं. So can you all tell me about some fun moments on set that you were like, you know, something that you really enjoyed, you had a blast with the bros?
Yeah, देखो, Banaras is a lot about food, you know. UP is a lot about food, and I'm a complete foodie. And even, you know, इससे पहले इंटरव्यू में कोई बात कर रहा था मेरे और अभिषेक की स्त्री के बारे में, and I forgot to mention this. एक बार ना नाइट शिफ्ट हुआ हमारा और सुबह 7 बजे शिफ्ट खत्म हुआ और हम सोने से पहले 8 बजे समोसे खाने गए हैं. So imagine that's the kind of foodies we are. And from वो तो फिर भी चंदेरी था, which is not known for food. वो चंदेरी सिल्क के लिए फेमस है. You know, बनारस तो मलइयों के लिए, कचौड़ी के लिए, चाट पापड़ी के लिए, इतनी सारी चीजों के लिए फेमस है. So वहां तो मतलब खाने को लेकर ज्यादा काफी सारे किस्से हैं. प्रनुतन आई थिंक कम खाती है.
Listen, क्योंकि ये 3 बहुत खाते हैं, तो अगर आप इनसे कंपेयर करोगे तो कोई भी कम खाएगा. लेकिन मैं
प्रनुतन खिलाती हैं, वो खाती हैं.
औरों को ना खाने भी नहीं देती है.
देखो कितनी तुम्हारी शिकायत हो रही है प्रनुतन.
हाँ, they are full drama.
मटन में से तेल निकाल के खिलाती हैं.
Oh yes.
मुझे टॉन्ट मारा जा.
वर्मा साहब आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? आप हमारे
मैं बताता हूँ, मैं मटन खा रहा था और अचानक से मेरे हाथ से वो पीस छीन लिया जाता है. एक टिश्यू पेपर आता है, वो मटन के ऊपर ऐसे उसको डैप किया जाता है. जब सारा तेल निकल जाता है तब वो मटन मुझे खिलाया जाता है. आप मेरा सोचिए, लाइक मेरे लिए तो ये था कि मतलब नूतन जी की पोती पहुंच के खिला रही है. आप सोच रही हैं कितनी बड़ी बात है. बड़ी बात है. मैंने तुरंत अपने घर फोन किया, देखो अभी ऐसा किया है मेरे लिए. ऐसा कर रही है.
बात करके
बहुत सिंपल चीज थी. वो मटन बहुत ज्यादा तेल में भरा हुआ था. वो ऐसे मतलब तेल में कुछ पीसेस मटन के डाले हुए थे. वो ऐसे किस्म का मटन था. तो मैंने देखा and I was like, आशीष ये बहुत अनहेल्दी है, don't eat this. And all I did was that I just dabbed the mutton and I removed the oil. तो इस छोटे से सिंपल सा इंसिडेंट का अपार शक्ति और अभिषेक ने डिसाइड किया कि हम प्रनुतन को टॉन्ट करते रहेंगे, और आशीष ने डिसाइड किया कि वो बस इसको ड्रामेटिक बनाएंगे.
No, it's a life altering moment for me.
I can well imagine what's playing out on screen. But आप लोग एक मैसेज भी देना चाह रहे हैं. Please tell me, वैसे ये मुझे बोला जा रहा है to wrap, but तो आप बताओ इस फिल्म के माध्यम से what is it as creators and actors you want to say in terms of narratives going forward and how we deal with subjects like this instead of making it a mockery. As I said, जो पहले we've seen, I don't want to name those films.
First thing first, we really want to tell each and every person who is watching this interview कि it's a family film. Of course, जो film deliver कर रही है वो तो है ही है साथ में, लेकिन जो पहली बात हम completely hammer करना चाहते हैं ये कि it's a family film. जब ये सेंसर बोर्ड के पास भी गई थी बिना किसी कट के, you know, we got the certificate. Rather they were so happy about, you know, watching the film. They said कि हम आपको बाकी अथॉरिटीज से कनेक्ट कराएं. अपनी, you know, सरकारी जो अथॉरिटीज हैं, you know, वो कब से कोशिश कर रहे हैं अवेयरनेस फैलाने की. It's not happening in the right way. I think this film does that. So I think वो बहुत बड़ा compliment था to know that. So I think that's what I really want to tell everyone watching this interview. It's a family film. Please watch it together with the family.
And also that बहुत time से ये secret topic रहा है, ये बहुत ही मतलब hush रहा है, under the carpets रहा है, about talking about sex, talking about condoms amongst your families, friends, and everywhere. Like it starts from your school education, your biology chapters, everything. बहुत time हो गया. We talk about modernization, we talk about woke culture, we talk about evolution of our mindset and everything. Why are we so secretive about this? I think it's time to talk about it more often and use the word condom like in day-to-day life. उसको मतलब छुपा के मत रखो, उसको रैप करके वो जो illegal तरीके से दिया जाता है केमिस्ट वाले पे, क्या रहे तो ये सब चीजें I think करना बंद करना चाहिए. Exactly. Exactly. Don't make it look like an illegal thing which people are going to buy. And I think this can be at least a conversation starter. I'm not saying that the film is going to completely change the way you think or the way the society thinks, but at least you can start talking about it. And so it's very important. That's why we are, I think, emphasizing on the fact that it's a family film, because I think the youngsters, or at least whoever is watching the film, they should try and include their family while watching the film.
Also, I think it begins from home. I think parents and family members should stop reprimanding their kids for being associated with such items. I feel that why do medical people guilt trip or give you looks and all that? Because it's like, oh, we know your family member, we'll tell your mom or we'll tell your dad. It's okay, yaar, so what? Tell my mom and dad. The child should have the confidence to go to their medical store and be like, yes, dad, yes, mom, I purchased a condom. And that's going to happen when the parents' attitude also changes, So also, secondly, I also feel that let's stop behaving silly about this. This is a health-related thing. This is not something that every time this topic comes up, I would say even in friend circles, parents to dur ki baat hai, even in friend circles, I know people as old as me also who will be like, oh, and Arey, what? Oh, it's so natural. It's so biological. It's health related. So even amongst friend circles, we need to stop being immature about it and start treating it as a health issue.
I know. I wish those DD pe ads agar India ne seriously dekhi hoti, wo population explosion nahi hua tha. But I just hope your film they do understand. Ji.
Pooja, one more thing. Actually, we really need to change our ads as well. जिस तरीके से condoms की ad बनती हैं, वो बहुत change. वो भी change करना जरूरी है. Imagine you're so immature,
I mean, and they have to have a woman, just a woman and a shower scene and nothing happens.
Yeah.
वर्मा साहब, मुझे लग रहा है आप कुछ कहना चाहते हैं जिस cringe तरीके से वे में आपने देखा.
I totally agree with you. Like if you like the ads which have been made these days, like they're very titillating. That's the sole the thing that on the basis of which they're selling that content.
Yeah.
So it's way beyond that. That's the only thing I want to say.
I just hope we can see Indian Sex Education. The series is doing very well on the other platform.
Okay.
We can see that. मालूम नहीं अपने जब अपने लोगों को देखना होता है तो sorry, we no talking the 3-letter word because we are Indians. But now but that's all going to change. Anyways, thank you so much. Lovely meeting you all. And all
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pooja.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.